Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we're watching and reacting to Toronto FC versus Austin FC, MLS 2024 Week 29. Toronto FC's 29th match of the season. They are going to play Austin at home. Interconference matchup. Austin's going, this is their 28th match. Toronto's 29th. So, again, Toronto will be done before decision day. They will be the Eastern team waiting to see, sitting on the sidelines on their couches on decision day, waiting to see what happens if they haven't already clinched yet or where they would finish if they have clinched. I'd rather them clinch before, but for the way this is going, it'll probably go till the last day. So, 6 league matches for Toronto FC starting today before the next international break. 7 all comps with a CAN-Champ final. Every game Toronto plays will be played before the next international break. By the time we talk about another Canada game, all 34 Toronto regular season games will be played. The CAN-Champ final will be played, and they'll be sitting on their couch for decision day. And Toronto might play a friendly against Canada. I don't know. They should, knowing they probably would have to keep their fitness up because they're not out of a playoff race, but they still may be in a playoff race before we get to decision day. So, with the way things are going, we'll see. But with that being said, we're ready to go. Toronto versus Austin. Match 29. Wednesday's match 30. Then Saturday's match 31. Wednesday after next is the CAN-Champ final. The Saturday after that, Wednesday's match 32. 33 is the Wednesday after the CAN-Champ final, and 34 is the Saturday, the third Saturday of these 3. But simple as. Starting 11s are as follows. For Toronto FC, in goal, we got Sean Johnson. The back 3 are Raul Petretta, Nixon Gomes, Henry Wingo. The midfield 4, Richie Larea, Alonso Coelho starting. He did play for TFC too, their last game for a rehab start due to the international break, but also good to get him some minutes there. Matty Longstaff, Federico Bernardeschi, Lorenzo Insigne, Jonathan Osorio, and DeAndre Kerr. The only player out is Kevin Long. For Austin FC, Brad Stuver. The back 4, Mikkel Desler, Brendan Hines, Ike, Matt Hedges, former Toronto FC center back for half a season last year. Guilherme, Sebastian Driussi, Daniel Pereira, Alex Ring, Osman Bukhari, Jossie Zardes, and Jader Obrian for Austin FC. So that's what we got. Your third Risklander. Messi's back. Ovechkin's at the DC United game. That's cool. How we doing, Rory? How we doing, Jimmy? There we land. It's there we land. But we're ready to go. TFC, after this, we'll have 5 MLS matches left after today and 6 all comps with the CAN-Champ final. 3 MLS matches today included in those 3 CAN-Champ and 3 MLS matches. So they play 3 MLS matches, play the CAN-Champ final, play their final 3 MLS matches. And if they play a playoff game, well, we'll find out if they do. Excuse me. But they will have that bye week on decision day, the same one that DC United had last year. Last year, DC United was out of the playoffs before that bye week, before decision day, even though they were sitting in a playoff spot on decision day when it started. They still ended up outside of the playoffs. Mathematically eliminated. They weren't going to sit in that spot. Hopefully we have a better situation. But we'll find out. We got starting next week, we got 3 double match weeks. This is, of course, a single match week due to the international break. But it leads into a double match week that has another double match week that has another double match week. So, there you go. I'm not sick. That was just allergies. I was just allergies. With that being said, stream is starting for the TFC game. All right. He should be on the bench. He's on the bench. He'll probably come on, but he's on the bench. He's not starting, but he should come on. I think so. I'll be there. Nice, but he's on the bench. Tyrese Spicer is. I think he'll play at least, 25, 30 minutes. Is coming back from injury. Insigne is still starting. They do have Richie Larea, so there's less opening, but so be it. TFC. Getting ready to play Austin. Yep, Tyrese Spicer from Trinidad. Yep. I wish he got called up for the international window. Maybe he will for October, but we'll see. Be nice. How much would you sell Lorenzo for? Anything the Saudis would give us, I'd sell him for. Like, I want him gone, frankly. Like, I would rather get rid of Lorenzo than Federico. And you've seen Federico change his agent, but it's like the second time he's done that. But if the Saudis offered us anything for Lorenzo, I'd get rid of him. I would get rid of him, frankly. I would rather have Oussama Idrissi, or I'd rather play Tyrese Spicer starting on the wing and have a guy like Oussama Idrissi play the 10, frankly. That's just my opinion. And then get a striker, you know. We need a number 10. And honestly, I think Tyrese Spicer would contribute more than Insigne if we had a number 10, in my opinion. So, yeah, anything the Saudis would give us for Lorenzo, I'd sell him for, frankly. Federico Bernardeschi, the player to watch for TFC, and they're using footage from last year. That was a pretty good game for him, though. How we doing, Dylan? So, Sebastian Driussi, the player to watch for Austin. We know it's this year because it's their current away kit. I hope Colorado wins. The Buffs. I hope. Mississippi State versus Toledo is about to start as well. I'm not testing if I could stream YouTube TV over the computer. They should be beating Toledo's ass. I'll watch the second half because I should be able to watch the second half because gridiron football games go longer anyway. So I'll just flip back to YouTube TV and finish that game. So there you go. Austin FC wearing their away kits tonight. Speaking of their cream green kits, which are nice, I have to say. Austin's not as good of a team on the road as they are at home. So should be good for Toronto. We'll see what happens, but we'll find out. I agree. That should be a good game. And then Toronto's got to play Colorado next Saturday. So in Colorado, no less. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm as tall as Pozuelo, which Lorenzo isn't as tall as Pozuelo, and Seba is about as tall as, a little bit taller than Insigne. Yeah, a little bit. But, I mean, Honestly, if I was coaching right now, I mean, of course we can't sell Lorenzo right now because even the Saudi window's closed. I'd play him at a number 10. I'd play him at the number 10 for the rest of the season. Up until whenever we get eliminated from the playoffs, in my opinion. I'd put him at the number 10. Let Tyrese Spicer play the wing. Then during the offseason, I don't care if we win the cup or not, I'd sell him. If the Saudis come knocking, I'm selling him. If they don't, I guess he'll still play the 10 next year. I think he could play the 10, but we don't have a number 10. So, hey, and honestly, Lorenzo don't want to run anyway. He could play the Messi role. He could pass the ball. I never thought he couldn't. He still can pass the ball pretty well. He doesn't want to run, though. So let him play the Messi role. See what I'm saying here? He shouldn't be playing on the wing. He doesn't want to run. He doesn't want to run. So put him at the number 10. Oso ain't worth a shit. Longstaff is more of a dual 8, but even more defensive. So if Oso really ain't worth the shit playing the number 10, why would you play Longstaff there? We don't have Jaquil no more because they're idiots. Cozy's not that good of a footballer besides taking penalties, in my opinion. Bernadeschi's better on the wing, but he could play the 10 if you wanted to. But I think the 10 probably fits Lorenzo's profile more anyway. It's a good stopgap situation, but hey, if they listen about the Coelho Gomes switch up idea, maybe they'll listen about this. Put Lorenzo at the 10. What position is Schaffelberg? He's playing for Nashville. But if we could trade Derek Etienne for Jacob Schaffelberg during the offseason to bring him back, I would totally do that too. But the wing, he plays the wing. Schaffelberg plays on the wing or left midfield. But wing, midfield, yeah. He could also play the 10. I've had interest to see him play that position as well. But if you're having Insigne play the 10, you'd put Schaffelberg on the wing. Or trade Insigne to Nashville for Schaffelberg. Hey, I could be like, hey, maybe he just needs a change of scenery, you know? Besides, you need another DP, don't you? Yeah, here you go. Take him. We want Schaffelberg back. By the way, you could also have Derek Etienne Jr. Take him. Take him. Take him. I want Tyrese Spicer, Schaffelberg, and Usama Idrissi. Take him. Take him. I just want him gone. That's the point. Like, I want him gone. As long as we open up a DP spot and we could get a guy like Usama Idrissi to play the number 10, I don't care where he goes, frankly. I just want him gone. Bernadeschi actually tries. Lorenzo as a 10 would be a good stopgap, but how much are you going to get out of him except for 12 games, which is what the rest of the season will be if they went all the way. What are you going to get out of him? Besides, he's going to get tired of it. Like 12 games is probably the perfect stopgap and then tell him to screw off. It's a genius play. I think they're going to win today. There you go. Yeah, I think they got this one too. Besides, Austin's on the road. Austin's not as good on the road. And we got one more win than them. Less draws, but one more win. So, there you go. And they're not as good on the road. So, I like our chances. Somehow. Starting 11 for Toronto FC. Sean Johnson, Petretto, Gomes, Wingo, Larea, Coelho, Longstaff, Bernadeschi, Insigne, Osorio, Kerr. He never started. He got the bag that never gave a shit. I'd rather play Tyrese Spicer, frankly. Hell, Chris Pento's the center ref. I wouldn't be mad to start. I wouldn't be mad to start Oso in the midfield and start Spicer at the wing, frankly, or play Etienne at the 10, maybe. I don't know. But somebody's gonna be like, why is he not starting Insigne anywhere? Be like, trust me, this is the best that could probably happen. Stuver, Guilherme, Hedges, Heinz Ike, Dessler, Driussi, Pereira, Ring, Obrian, Zardes, Bukhari. Maybe. Sometimes you got to go. I don't know. Sometimes you got to go. That's life. Sometimes you got to go. It's Little Italy versus the Broccoli Boys. Call me crazy, but one of Toronto's players still had the League's Cup patch on their jersey. Weird. Here we go. I think it was DeAndre. We'll find out. I don't know how that happens. And we're off. Austin passes it all the way back, and we go. Stuver on the ball. They're just going to play it directly. And that's out for a Toronto throw. 20 seconds in at BMO Field. Toronto playing their first of their last 6 league matches this season. Mississippi State just started. I know. Of course, last of their 7 matches altogether, pre-playoffs, because we don't know if we're going to get them, but we are in a playoff spot as we speak. So there's that. Bernadeschi to take the throw in. Nice chip over, Longstaff. Richie, nice. Go, 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 go. That's out for a throw. Austin throw in because Lorenzo couldn't get there. Philadelphia scored. What? That's a Toronto throw. Okay, there you go. 70 degrees Fahrenheit in Toronto, 21 degrees Celsius. Sounds like a peaceful night. Mikhail Uda scores for Philly. Is it going to be the opposite now? They're bad with Messi, but good without him? Weird. Down bad. Well, I mean, they've been really good without Messi, though, so I don't know why you would say. Petretta, Larea, down, free kick for Toronto. Austin's being really rough. Petretto has a free kick. Probably still winning the Shield, though. I mean, if Columbus didn't have that shit show last week, no. But Columbus's 4th goalkeeper went full fool and then went plumb full and got sent off and had Sean Zawatsky jump in net. But while we're at it, I agree with Wilfred Nancy. If you play more games, you should get more call-ups. If you're in more competitions, you should get more call-ups, in my opinion. He's right. But even then, the call-ups shouldn't count against you outside the league. Because CONCACAF Champions Cup is not run by the league. Like Leagues Cup, I can understand the call-ups hurting you. MLS half runs that. Fair enough. MLS runs MLS. They run Campeones Cup. The friendlies probably shouldn't count against you either. But those short-term agreements shouldn't count against you if the tournament's not ran by MLS, in my opinion, if you're not going to up the call-ups. But if you're playing all these games, and this is why the MLS, it's hard for them to succeed. You got to follow their rules even outside their sphere of influence. Fools. And besides, I agree with him. You shouldn't sign a young player just to fill up a spot for 1 week, then not need them at all for the rest of the year. But it's also stupid to have both your goalkeepers be international goalkeepers. How can I understand that? Toronto last year. I know they were crap, But guess what? Both our goalkeepers were internationals. Sean Johnson and Tomas Romero. What did that leave us with? Luka Gavron and Greg Ranjit Singh. And they tried to make Greg Ranjit Singh happen. It didn't happen. So, no, I understand it, but maybe you shouldn't sign both your goalkeepers as international goalkeepers. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't. I said it last year. Both your top two goalkeepers should not be international goalkeepers. But what about Evan Bush? He's hurt. Yes, Evan Bush is a good MLS goalkeeper. Don't get me wrong. I've always thought he was a good MLS goalkeeper. I've always thought he was serviceable. Bad thing is he's hurt. Do I think Lapkus is a good goalkeeper? Yeah, call-ups were out. Do I think the other Columbus Crew 2 goalkeeper's good? Yeah, call-ups were out. This random dude who got red carded, I don't know if he's good because he's a dumbass. He should have known the situation. I mean, if you're going to get a red card, straight red card like that, you're a dumbass. You should know the situation. It's probably not needed. I'm not saying Columbus would have won the game with that actual goalkeeper, but definitely helps. Brendan Hines-Ite gets a yellow card. It helps. You know, it helps. Free kick Miami's in Messi's range. Am I wrong, though? Yellow for Austin already. Yeah, they've been playing dirty for 5 minutes, though. I'm not surprised. That's been coming. They've been playing dirty for 5 minutes. I'm not going to lie. Like, they've been playing rough. If not dirty, rough. But that was coming. See, that's what the ref in the Mexico-Canada game should have done, was throw out a card 5 minutes in. It was a shit show because they didn't. But again, we're talking about Rivas here, who is the worst referee in MLS. Well, one of the top 3 worst referees in MLS. I know Pro sucks completely, but John Herdman 6-7-0 at home, lost 5 of their last 6. I mean, Victor Rivas is horrible. He's one of the top 3 worst refs in MLS. And all Pro sucks, but the Scabs were better. Honestly, the Scabs were better. You could say that makes me anti-union, but well, I am. Who am I kidding? I'm mostly anti-union. I think unions are useless in most cases. Shot! Goal! 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 Goal for Jonathan Osorio, 1-0. There you go. Jonathan Osorio smashes one home. Hey, you proved me wrong. Hmm. 8 minutes. Goal for TFC. 1-0 Toronto. I can't believe, man. I've been down and 0. So when he does that, damn, what a shot! Half volley. I didn't know he still had that. There you go. Well, that's sad. Well, that's not sad. That's awesome, I should say. Why did I say that was sad? That was awesome. 1-0. Out of nowhere. Keep piling on, please. Keep piling on. But again, don't tell me they're looking at this. Oh, my God. Are we going to VAR? Why would we be going to VAR? Oh, come on. What are they looking at VAR for? It's a goal. Thank God. It's a goal. Thank God. I don't know what they were looking at. But a perfect example of a useless union. Pro. Referee unions. Those are useless. Because let me explain this. When the referee union protecting the referees is for crap referees that the Scabs are even better than the union referees, the union is useless. Can't disagree with that one, can you? Like, seriously, how are the union referees worse than scabs? It makes no sense. Except for Elfath, but they barely use him. I wonder why. Oh, he's good. That's why. Yep, got it. Good. They don't use the good referee. They use the shit ones, which is everybody else. My God. I don't like it. Osorio. Seriously, though, like, it's crazy. Like, Elfath got good after the World Cup, and they stopped using him. Out of nowhere. Weird. Or he does something else. They sent him to Saudi Arabia. Like, why? I think he's reffed a game in Saudi Arabia. Actually, a couple. They just pull out random refs. Like, I don't know. Like, I finally got YouTube TV today, and I was watching Al Nasser versus Al Ali. They spawn random refs. Like, center refs. You can see anybody, frankly. Like, they spawn random. I was like, what? It's like, no, we'll just spawn in refs. We won't hire our own. We'll spawn them in. I mean, yeah, when you can take a payday, I don't blame you. I'm sure those refs haven't been paid that much in their lives. If they're clean, of course. I mean, if they've committed match fixing, then probably not, which Zwayer, the German ref, yeah, he did, so he's probably seen more money than what Saudi could offer him, which is probably why. Has he popped up there? Did Mississippi State win? They just started playing. We fumbled the transfer window. And John Herdman lied. He said they signed players before the roster freeze. Bullshit, they did. Unless they signed them and they're just waiting to announce. But he said, oh, we're going to sign some players before the roster freeze. Bullshit. Why did he lie? He had no reason to lie. Like he said it yesterday. He had no reason to lie. He's like, we're going to sign players before the roster freeze. Maybe they have, and they just haven't announced it yet. Because you can announce it whenever you want. But I would think, and even then, if you signed them the day before, they probably wouldn't be active for this game. So why would you get people's hopes up? Fair enough. But Larea flop. We're still winning. 1-0. You think CR7 will reach 1,000 goals? Yes. Yes. He'll retire after. There was no offside. I don't know what they were looking at. Nashville 1, Atlanta 0. Well, really? Atlanta's down bad. I don't care. Larea. Atlanta is down bad. I really don't care. They are down bad. Ole Miss is 5. What do you feel about that? I mean, they're supposed to be good. They'll fall off at some point. I'll wait. Over to Bar. DeAndre Kerr tried to spin it. TFC almost scored another. Jesus Christ, Austin sucks on the road. They weren't joking. Oh, my God, they're horrible on the road. My God, they're horrible on the road. DeAndre Kerr at least tried, though. Owusu wouldn't have. Hey, if we're starting DeAndre for the rest of the season, I won't complain. I won't complain. Is Messi healed? Yep. He's starting tonight. Corner for Bernadeschi. Is Messi healed? Yes. Steamed broccoli tonight. That doesn't sound appetizing. Header. I mean, I know what you mean, but that does not sound appetizing. Now, if I could chop up that broccoli and put mac and cheese, I'll do that. Actually, no, that does sound appetizing, though. Game after this, no. That does sound appetizing. Toledo 7, Mississippi State, nothing. Oh, God. Vander Ross, 4 yards. Oh, Lord. That's a bad start. Was that after Toledo took the ball? Let me see. Did Toledo take the ball first? Let me find out. Yeah, I mean, I guess they must. Nope, they did. They got the ball second. They got the ball second. Or State just got the ball back, frankly. They just got the ball back. It's football. What? I think you just broke my brain. Is Toledo good? No. And it's at Mississippi State, but they got it off the opening drive. We might suck. 15th minute. Messi got to start cooking ASAP. Huh. Yeah, State's defense sucks. Sounds like it. Chelsea 1-0 win. Whatever makes them happy. CSU above score. Martinez out for Noah Allen. Well, that's bad. Miami might be screwed. 16th minute, 1-0. They might be screwed. Miami, Florida, 31, Ball State, nothing. Man, Miami's actually good. They're good again. I never thought I'd see it. See what Mississippi State. They must have kicked it away. Huh. Playing forward. See what it's saying. Blake Shapen sacked by 2nd and 17. Okay. He got sacked. There you go. 17. How's Royce so far in MLS? He's playing well. He's playing very well. How are we getting... Lord. Blake Shapen pass incomplete, 3rd and 17. Punted it, touchdown. Okay, here we go. Damn it. 18th minute. Texas Longhorns 21-0 UTSA. Yeah, that sounds about right. Throw in. We got a picture of him for sure. But 18th minute, 1-0 for TFC. They lead 1-0. Oh, Lord, Mississippi State. Oh, what happened? Miami almost had a howler at the back. We're losing to Toledo by 14, aren't we? Oh, Lord. We must have thrown a pick 6 or something. Is Ricky Pooh still at the Galaxy? Yep, he's still there. Cross in, header. Ooh, kicked. Out for goal kick for Sean Johnson. No, it's setting up for a corner. They're setting up for a corner. England risk banned from their own Euros. What the hell happened? Playing forward, 20th minute. Texas A&M 33-20 Florida Gators. They're kicking it away, 4th and 12. Well, that makes sense. How are we freaking losing to Toledo? Toledo! We suck. We actually suck. Mississippi State actually sucks. Uh-huh. Should I even watch the second half after this is over? We could get one player from Europe. Who would you want? Ilyas Ajimash from Villarreal. Plays on Villarreal, yeah? Ilyas Ajimash. Such an amazing player. Watch him play at the Olympics. That man is freaking grease lightning. Like, you put him on the wing, my God. And technically, there's also Rafael Mata Nunez. He plays in Europe, even though he's from the Dominican. If you have him at the number 10, Idrissi is European, but he plays in Liga MX. So I have 3 answers in 3 different ways, if you want me to. A player that plays in CONCACAF that's from Europe, a player that plays in Europe but is from CONCACAF, and a player that's from Europe that plays in Europe. I have 3 answers for you. Noah Allen actually made a good defensive play. Who knew? Where's he playing? Ilyas Ajimash is playing at Villarreal. Of course, Idrissi's playing at Pachuca. We saw him a couple of weeks ago. Cross in, that'll be a goal kick. Villarreal. Yep, Ajimash is Villarreal. And Rafael Mata Nunez. And here we go. Rafael Mata Nunez. From Elche. He plays for Elche. Elche B. Plays for Elche B. Yep, the Elche reserve team is who he plays for. So, fellas, back to LAFC, yes. Sabauer going to the final, beat Mocha 3-0 aggregate against O&M or Pantoja. 22nd minute, Dominican League. Well, there you go. 22nd minute. 1-0, another yellow card. Driussi gets one. So, yeah, there you go. Elche B, he's had 6 goals in 23 games. He's played for the main Elche team as well. 8 goals, 1 appearance for Rafael Mata Nunez. But he could definitely play the 10. But that's 3 players I want. Those, and they all are European in some way. 2 of them are connected to CONCACAF. 1 of them aren't, but they're all European in some way. They're all pretty, well, Idrissi isn't young, but he's already in CONCACAF. Mata and Ajimash are young. And it's not like they're playing for big teams. If you throw them some money to come to MLS, they might just do it. They might just do it. And if there's anybody who could throw money to somebody, it's Toronto FC. It's Toronto FC. So it's not like we're some joke-ass team out in Colorado. We could throw the money. Banger shot from Santos, 1-0 Orlando. Santi Moreno's getting interest from a Brazilian team. Interesting. I'm happy for him. He is a good player. 24th minute, 1-0 Toronto. Like, is it a good Brazilian team or is it like random team? Is like a random team. Oh, speaking of Brazilian, now that I have YouTube TV, I might be able to do some Libertadores games. So if you see me do a Libertadores game instead of a Caribbean Cup game, shot blocked away, don't be too shocked. I'm sure somebody would rather me do a Libertadores game anyway. We'll see. Tyrese says State's defense is very bad. Yeah, I know. I watched last week. Here's a chance against the run of play. What a save by Sean Johnson. What a save by Sean Johnson. I think I'm doing better watching this. TFC is actually winning and just made a big save. And Austin's really getting burnt by Toronto. So horns down, maybe. Horns down. Montreal 1-0. Charlotte, Caden Clark. Oh, yeah, he went to Montreal. I forgot about that. I thought he was still in Minnesota. Clark scores for Montreal. Oh, he went there when those, like, two other guys, the two European guys came over, I think. Yeah. Pereira, corner, takes it. Punched. Oh, kick it, kick it, kick it. Oh, my God. TFC almost choked there. Won't even lie. In through to Bernadeschi. He can make the run, but it still ends up with Austin at the midfield line. Oof. 26-minute 1-0 Toronto. Pick it up, DeAndre. There we go. See, that's a heads-up play. Why can't you do that all the time and everybody? Come on, could you just heads up, okay? Take him to the hill. Take him to the hill. Hey, you already got him. Take him to the hill. Take him to the hill. That's a good mentality. My opinion. I know that's a Patriots new slogan, but I'll steal it. Especially if I was coaching, I'd steal it. That's a good mentality. Take him to the hill. We got a deeper tank than you. We got more belief than you. We have more grit than you. We will take you to the hill. That's a good mentality, in my opinion. Playing forward, that's going to land to the top of the box. Oh, free kick foul. That'll be a foul. 2-0 Montreal, Bryce Duke. They get called for a foul before the ball goes in. Florida State's the first team in AP poll history to start a season top 10 and go 0-3 with all 3 losses to unranked teams. Ha! 51 appearances, 14 goals, 14 assists for Lorenzo Insigne. That's what, 28? Jesus Christ, he doesn't even have a point per game. And he's missed a lot of games, too. Who are we kidding? Missed a lot of games, too. Who are we kidding? Oh, here we go. 27th minute. Messi scores 1-1 against Philly. There we go. There we go. Free kick. Playing forward. Throw in. th minute. Colorado misses the field goal. Kicker sucks. Bukhari playing forward. 28th minute. Man, I can't believe it. Shot saved. Playing forward. Insigne. Nope. Also Harry Kane, 4 goals with assists. With an assist against Holstein Kiel. Hey, that's the Harry Kane I know. Still don't win trophies, but there's the Harry Kane that I know. Good performance. Win a trophy. Put your trophies on the table. Oh, wait, you don't have none? Oh, got you. Okay. 30th minute. Put your trophies on the table. Playing for goal for Toronto. It's 2. It's 2-0 Toronto. And DeAndre Kerr slots one home. 30th minute. Toronto FC scores. Messi scores the second. DeAndre Kerr in the 30th minute. They're taking him to the hill. DeAndre Kerr. Man, I love how this team's playing. Over the top. Plays it in. Richie Larea has it. Puts it over to DeAndre Kerr, and he slots it home. Easy as you like. It is a pretty good game. Toronto's dominating, really. Except for like 2 back-to-back chances by Austin, they're dominating. Take him to the hill. Take him to the hill. I'd love to see Segura play for Toronto FC, especially since Gattuso hates him. Would be nice. They could probably pull it off. I don't know. Probably pull it off. 2-0 Toronto, and yeah, it's a pretty good game. Toronto's been pretty good, except for the 2 chances, 2 back-to-back chances against. They've been really good. I think they're playing with fire. They're playing with heart. Like, I know they've been better this year, but they're playing this game like it's a cup final. Wow. I mean, they're all over them. I know Austin sucks on the road, but they're like, screw the fact they're trying to go for a point. We're going to beat their ass. Like, Toronto's on them. They're on them. I don't care. They're on them. They're on them. It's Goal Fest out east. Imagine Modric on TFC. I'd like to see him. If he could still play the 10 for Real Madrid. Who are we kidding? Yeah, I'd be fine with him on TFC. If he could still play the 10 to that level, he'd be one of the best players in MLS if he went over. Who cares? You know what? No, he would be. Modric would still be one of the best players in MLS. He'd probably be top 3 best players in MLS if he came over right now. He's still amazing at Real Madrid. You let him play 10 in MLS, holy crap, he might still be able. You know what? Yeah. Now that you say it, damn. Yeah. I would take Luka Modric on TFC hands down. He still got it. He would kill MLS. Like, my God, he would legitimately dominate MLS. He still got it over there in Spain. Cleared away. You know what? You got a point. Luka Modric, if he's still got it over in Spain right now, and he's still getting closer to the twilight of his career, yeah, if he came to MLS, he'd probably look like the best player in the world. They both suck. They have horrible coaches, and their teams are trash. They don't have any heart. And State would still lose to Florida Gators next week. And I'm doing that game live because it's at 11 in the morning. I'm about to torture myself. Have fun. Even if they beat Toledo. Oh, I'm about to torture myself. Yeah. Well, they tried to play hero ball, then Tua got a concussion. By the way, Tua should retire. Like, at this point, Tua needs to retire. I don't care. He's had the fencing response twice on an NFL field. It's honestly scarier that he walked off than just got stretchered off. He probably didn't even know he was walking off the field, frankly. Tua needs to retire. I agree with Monty Teo. I agree with everybody. Tua needs to retire. He's got a lot of life to live. I don't want to see him go Junior Seau. Retire. 35th minute. Yep. Santi Rodriguez scored against DC. And he shouldn't even have done that. That's the problem. Why'd he drop his head like that? I don't know. Like, I saw that hit live. Like, I was watching Thursday Night Football, and I was paying attention because I was playing FIFA Mobile and all that, so I wasn't exactly paying attention the whole game. But I was watching. I saw that hit live. Like, I bring my head up. Tua's running, drops his head into DeMar Hamlin's chest. I'm like, oh. And then he goes down. I'm like, oh, he might have another concussion. I was like, oh, shit, that's bad. That looks bad. I'm like, my head comes up as soon as that play starts. I'm like, oh, shit. Because the game sucked at that point anyway. NFL 3 picks, Dallas, Denver against the spread, Indy, and Denver against the spread winners. I've heard some people trolling saying Tom Brady should play for the Dolphins. I would buy a Miami third kit with Brady 12 on it if he does that, because I'm not wearing a Dolphins jersey. But I will wear that Miami third kit that has Dolphins colors on it with Brady 12 on it. Because, one, it's a beautiful jersey. Second of all, I do like the Dolphins colors. I just hate the Dolphins. But I still have to root for Tom Brady. So, if he does return. So, the Miami third kit with Brady 12 on it works for me. Just like the Marcus Stroman, just the NYCFC kit with Marcus Stroman on it. Because I'm not wearing a Yankees jersey either. But the Yankees are part owners of NYCFC, so, there you go. So that would work as well. And it kills, the NYCFC one would kill two birds with one stone. Gets NYCFC jersey in my collection. I already have 2 Miami jerseys in my collection. There'll just be another. Flacco's with the Colts right now. Yep. Bro should have just slid. I agree. Like, why did he? And that's also another thing about Tua for me, is that he doesn't know how to slide. He's going to play hero ball. So he's going to put himself in more bad positions. And the Guardian cap, some people are like, oh, if he wants to play again, he has to be forced to wear a Guardian cap. You know what the Guardian cap's really for? It's for the linemen getting those repeated blows, and tight ends like George Kittle should wear a Guardian cap, or a lineman. It's not really for a quarterback who could take a really hard hit to the head. So it's not really going to help him as much as it would a lineman. It's more about the subconcussive blows on a lineman or a tight end than a quarterback getting a big hit or a wide receiver getting a big hit. Like Wes Welker wearing a Guardian cap wouldn't have helped him. Over the bar by Longstaff. And I love Wes Welker, but you remember that giant-ass helmet Wes Welker wore before the Guardian cap? Like they over-padded that damn helmet because Wes Welker was concussion-prone when he was on the Broncos. Like, do you remember that? Yeah, like, I remember that. I'm like, damn, that's a giant helmet. I'm like, oh, yeah, he has had a lot of concussions, though. Yeah. Gabriel Peroni equalizes for DC. Skylar Thompson sucks. That's the problem. And Petretta's bleeding from his forehead. Something. Did he get busted open? Flacco's with the Colts right now. Yep. He did. Tim Ream almost pulls one back for Charlotte. Yeah, that's definitely classic English football. Insigne. Dean Smith's got Charlotte playing well. I won't lie. They've been better than I expected. I didn't expect much, but they've been better than I expected. That's the first time he's done something good in about 4 months. Wish he scored. First time he might have done something good in 4 months. Toronto FC, let's see where they are on the table. With this win, they would be 2 points away from Charlotte. Well, we did beat them once. Then we lost to them. 2 points away from Charlotte. 4 points away from Orlando and NYCFC. They're still in striking distance. I think Pochettino's a good hire. And you know what? I love his mentality. That he's like, somebody's asking him, what do you want to do with the World Cup? He's like, win. I'm like, that's the mentality. Why would you go? Why would you go if you don't expect to win? If you don't have the mentality of expecting to win, why would you go? Like, I get that realistically it makes you sound nutty, but again, that's not your job to sound normal as a coach. Your job is to lead your team to win. And if you believe you can win, I say that's half the battle. Frankly. If you believe you can win, that's half the battle. Sometimes if you believe you can win, you may just win against all odds. I mean, the USA's got players who could do it. Austin score. Ah, shit, I figured. It was bound to happen. Playing forward. They've had a couple of chances, but hey, at least Toronto's still leading. Cross in. Blocked away. Shot! What a save! Tapped in by... Goal for Jossy Zardes. Or not. No. Offside. That's going to get called back. It already did. Jossy Zardes, he's offside anyway. I was like, of course Jossy Zardes scores a bullshit goal. That's all he can do. That's all he can do is score a bullshit goal. I've never seen Zardes score a banger or anything past the frickin' 12 yards. Like, I've never seen Zardes score anything that was past 12 yards out. I never have. I've never seen him score a banger or anything past 12 yards out. I never have. Like, that man legitimately is the king of bullshit goals. I mean, hey, get your bag. But, I mean, like, hey, get your bag. Get your bag. If that's the way you're going to get your bag, get it. But it's bullshit. Like, his goals are bullshit. They all are. No disrespect, I guess, but it's true. I mean, not to disrespect. I mean, get your bag any way you can. I mean, shit. He's had a better career than most. You know, he's got a bigger bag than most. Toledo 7-0 Mississippi State. Hey, at least we didn't allow any more points. Insigne. And here comes Driussi. Driussi down. Shot saved. Kick it, damn it. Oh, there we go. Well, not far enough, but fine. 42nd minute. I mean, I won't totally diss him, but wonky deflection almost dropped by Johnson. Now they kick that thing out. There's a difference. For 43rd minute. Hurricanes 41, Ball State 0. Oh my God. The U is back. And you know what? College football is better when Miami's good. So you know what? I'm not mad about it. College football is better when Miami is good. I'm not mad about it. I'm not going to say college football is better. 14-0 Toledo. Lamau. Free kick for Toronto. And Toledo's up 14-0, so they must have killed out all those 5 minutes. Is it baseball season yet? Playing forward, 44th minute. 6 yards by Newton. Do you think Miami's destroying FSU next month? Yes, of course. They're going to destroy them. What do you think was going to happen? Golazo by Suarez. It's 2-1 Miami. Over the top, 45th minute. 3-1 Miami. Oh, it's 3-1. Well, there's the Miami we expected. So Philly just pulled a Brentford, didn't they? 3 minutes of stoppage time. Because Brentford scored early and then lost to Man City. So, yeah, they just pulled a Brentford. Playing for DeAndre Kerr. DeAndre Kerr goes wide. DeAndre Kerr scored 30th minute. It's 2-0 Toronto. '46th minute, really. They're eating the cats. VAR's checking the Miami goal. 47th minute. Bro! Bukhari going forward. Shot wide. Bro! How'd you miss that, bro? Are you got me Sancho's at Chelsea? He's playing well. I didn't expect it. He's actually playing well. Bro! How do you miss that, bro? You ain't got 100 million, bro. 47th minute. Nobody saw the Freedom Tunes episode I was referencing, huh? Offside. Well, it was still a good save, though. Corner. As Miami already won the league. They probably are going to win the Shield. Who's better, Garnacho or Alvarez? Julian Alvarez. Are we really saying Garnacho is better than Julian Alvarez? What crack are you smoking? What crack are you smoking? Why would you? Why? I'm not saying Garnacho has no talent, but he's not Julian Alvarez yet. Henry's coming off for a second corner for Austin, 48th minute. Shane O'Neal's probably coming on for Henry. Oh, crap. They might have to pull Henry for Shane O'Neal. Why don't you just look at it at the half and make sure they're probably going to go ahead and do it? Probably. Miami, Portland, number 2. Forget who's 3, 4, and 5. Portland scored the second most goals in the league. Holy shit. I did not expect that. If you asked me, I wouldn't have said Portland. That's for sure. I would have said probably Columbus or LAFC. Portland. Like off the top of my head, no, I wouldn't have said them second. No. Cross in. That's awesome, really. I mean, Colorado's 3. I wouldn't have said that either. I wouldn't have said that either. I don't know the rest. You think Columbus would be there. You think LAFC would be there. Corner for Pineda. You think they would be there. Cross in. I know Toronto ain't. We've scored goals. We've scored more than last year, which is not as bad. I mean, yeah, that's a plus. It's a plus. 2-0 Toronto. See if they call for the half. Goal kick should be the last play of the half. Goal kick, and they call for halftime. It's 2-0 Toronto at the half. 2-0. Toronto at the half. I'm happy with the performance so far. I really am. Osorio and DeAndre Kerr, 2-0. There you go. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight. We will be back for the next 45 minutes. Toronto leads. Damn good performance so far. Sit tight, be back. 2-0. Back for the stats of the half. Currently at BMO Field, it's a magic night. Happy to hear it because they're playing damn well. This is one of the better performances of the year, I got to say. Most completely for sure. Most complete performance for sure. I have to say, this is a complete performance. I mean, yeah, there were a couple of mistakes at the back late on in the half after the second goal, but Toronto's really torched Austin mostly. Like, Austin has been 5 pairs of sweatpants. 5 pairs of sweatpants. But these really don't get dirty wearing them, doing these streams. So I'd take them as far as I can. With that being said, 54% possession to 46% possession. 6 shots to 7. 2 shots on goal to 4. 1 big chance to 1. 235 accurate passes to 176. 90% to 83%. 5 fouls to 8. 1 corner to 5. 6 shots to 7. We got 262 passes to 211. 90% pass accuracy to 83. 5 throws to 10. 11 touches the opposition box to 17. 0 offside to 1. 0 yellow cards to 2. 0 red cards, 0. 2-0 Toronto. I'm pretty happy with the performance. I think they will. I think they will make the playoffs. I mean, they're playing every game like it's a cup final, which they pretty much have to. I mean, the mentality that they brought tonight, they brought a mentality of, we don't care. We're taking them to the hill. We're going to kick your ass. We need to win. And, I mean, damn, if they didn't have, I don't know where this mentality came from because they haven't had a mentality like this all year. This is the most complete performance I've seen Toronto have all year, really. All year. Amazing performance. Amazing performance so far tonight. They had to kick ass. They had to kick ass. And they stepped up and said, okay, all right, we're going to kick your ass. Where this mentality came from, I'm not too sure. I don't know. But it's the perfect timing. They've got the right mentality for the first time in a while, I have to say. So, yeah, I think they will. Timbers are managing minutes. Mora's on the bench. Anthony starts. Rodriguez up top. Sounds pretty good. See what we got on the other end. See if it just keeps it there. That'd be nice. Ah, here we go. Oh, so it stops it as soon as, okay. Where's Alex? I don't know. He ain't here tonight. He ain't shown up. 2nd and 11 for Toledo. Why not? We're at the half. 7:40. Hands, play action. Caught. Oh, incomplete. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. I miss when he calls us trash. Who's a better team between Florida State and the Gators? Florida State. I'm going to lean towards Florida State, but oof. I don't really know, man. I really don't know. 14-3. Toledo. Toledo's 2 for 4 on the 3rd downs. I probably should be able to watch like the last quarter and a half of this game. I just hope it doesn't get worse. Sack him. Throw. Complete. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Man, Mississippi State sucks. They got to him, but it was a completed pass. Jesus Christ. They got to the quarterback, completed pass. Down the middle. Nobody's on him. Man, Florida State Gators last game of the season. Yep, on Thanksgiving weekend. It's going to suck. Oh, State's got some better pass yards now. Well, there you go. And Toledo's in the red zone. Thank God TFC is good. Keep them to a field goal at the very least. Come on. Quarterback didn't get the first down. Third down. I don't know how much Mississippi State paid Toledo, but and complete and touchdown. Or no, it won't. Just a yard away. They're going to score a touchdown. Toledo's going to score a touchdown. First and goal. Second half's about to start. Touchdown, Toledo. 21-3. Well, hey, at least TFC is winning. I didn't realize State would be this bad. Yep, second half's about to start. Oh. Well, second half. Let's see what Toronto does. Toronto's expected goals, they've got 2 of them. They had 1.13 expected goals, 6 shots. Better expected goals for Austin, but they have not scored anything. But we'll find out. See how this goes. Second half about to start. Teams have walked out. We're getting ready to go. And here we go. Second half. And we're off. Toronto getting ready to go. They kick off. They false started. But they'll kick off once again. And we're off. Austin shot past the post. They've started off pretty quickly. Matt Hedges is off for Julio Cascante. Interesting. Playing forward. TFC playing forward. Bernadevsky. Playing forward, 46th minute. Playing forward. TFC clears the ball. It's going to land out for an Austin throw. Let's just not see anything stupid. That's all I'm asking. Playing forward, Bernadeschi attacking. Plays it into Kerr. Bernadeschi once again. This is awesome. Like, seriously, this is awesome. Cross. Over. This is awesome. This is awesome. '48th minute. St. Louis are different now. St. Louis 1-0 over Minnesota. Who scored? Hartel. Who scored? Goal kick for Sean Johnson. TFC have started a bit slower this half, but they haven't got scored on. That's the good news. Picks it up. Saved by Sean Johnson. 49th minute. Teukert scored for St. Louis. Okay. Teukert's pretty good too. St. Louis legit, even if St. Louis doesn't make the playoffs at the end of this year, they've set themselves up well for next year. So that's good. Toronto's 5-2-1 while leading at the half. Austin's 1-7-1 while trailing. So all likelihood, Toronto should win this game, but we know who we're talking about right now. So there's that. But there is that. There is that. We know who we're talking about here. That's the problem. 50th minute. But Toronto, see how they do here. Still attacking, blocked away. 50th minute. 40 more minutes to go. Up to the top. Austin playing forward. Game's sort of calmed down a bit to a certain extent. Playing back to Stuver. Hit that live buttons, gets one going. 51st minute. That's out for a goal kick for Johnson, 52nd minute. Goal kick, 52nd minute. Gomes plays forward. Toledo, 21-3, 2-minute warning, second quarter. Who has the ball? Does State have the ball? I mean, they need a touchdown if they want. This is just as bad as last week. 52nd minute. Plays forward. Bad giveaway. 53rd minute. Toledo ball, of course. It's past the post. .53rd minute. 2nd and 8. Playing forward is Tirana. Tirana, again, still pretty controlling this game, pretty much controlling this game. This is a complete performance. It's not like they've sucked this second half. They're still controlling it, but they're playing tempo ball. If they can get it forward, they will. Austin's had a couple of chances, but if you're going to play tempo ball, that's probably going to happen. Osorio goes down. That should be a free kick. Yep, free kick for Toronto, yellow card for Valencia, as it should be. As it should be. But they're playing some tempo ball. I'm not too mad about it, frankly. (6-2) Miami. Bernadeschi. Yellow cards, 3 for Austin. Saved by Stuver. Take under 3. No, I think there'll be another goal somewhere. So no. (53rd or 55th, 56th minute. Yeah, I could see 3-1. Yeah, I could see 3-1 for Toronto versus Austin. Yeah, I could see it. Austin, 57th minute. Plays in, cross, cleared. I always thought TFC was more of an under team. If they're good, they're an over team. If they're an under team, they suck. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. If they suck, they're under. If they're good, they're over. And even then, it's not a hard and fast rule, but that's more of the somewhat interesting parts of it. 57th minute. Oh my God, horrible giveaway. 58th minute. Header, down. TFC this is a complete performance. Davy Flores and Cozy Thompson are about to come on for Toronto. Okay. 57th minute. Bernadeschi. Still Bernadeschi. In through Osorio. Cross blocked. Any game tomorrow? No. Because the game I was supposed to do got moved back to a Saturday for Liga MX. So no, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I'll be enjoying NFL. You'll talk to me on Tuesday. Insigne's coming off for Cozy Thompson, or Davy Flores. Cozy Thompson is coming on for Alonso Coelho. Okay. Campeones Cup tomorrow. No. Campeones Cup's the same day as Toronto versus Vancouver and the Open Cup final. Two subs left, one window left. Longstaff. Plays on to Bernadeschi. Bernadeschi. Cross. 59th minute. Hell, Medica are playing today, so how the hell would the Campeones Cup be tomorrow? And Columbus are playing today, so I don't... Okay. Is Mississippi State winning? No. They suck. They're losing by 19 to Toledo. 21-3, and it might have been even worse by the time. Nice, Risklander. Good. Congratulations on registering to vote. Congratulations. Glad you're using your right to vote. As you should. As you should. I don't care what side you're on, you should use your right to vote. So, good. 60th minute, past the hour mark, 30 minutes to go. Honestly, I respect you more as a person if you vote. If you're able to vote, of course. Are you voting by mail? No. Even if I'm going on vacation during election day, I will still vote early in person. Even if I don't, if I'm voting early, I'm still voting early in person. That's still for me. Because I may not be here on election day. I might be on the road. It's hard. It's I wouldn't say hard and fast, but it's the situation's fluid. Okay, the situation is fluid. I might be on the road on election day, but I may still be here when early voting starts. So if I have to early vote, I'll do it in person. But I'm not voting by mail. No. I either vote early in person or vote on the day in person. It's either or, but it's still in person. Toledo 21-3, Shaw Rush 10 yards. So we'll see what happens. I may still be here on election day. I don't know. Gallagher's coming on for Austin FC. 62nd minute. I may still be. For Osman Bukhari. Well, that helps Toronto. So, there's that. For me, if I didn't vote by mail in 2020, why would I vote by mail now? Either early in person, foul, free kick for Austin. So either early in person or the day of in person. But it depends on what's going on. It depends on what's going on. The situation's fluid. So is there a possibility that I still do streams on the road? For damn sure there is this year. Am I going to be at those games? Probably not. Is Toledo that good? No, State's that bad. No, State is that bad. That's what's going on. Toronto leading 2-0. Richie Larea just gets a yellow card as per. 63rd minute. Toronto, but still to have a complete performance. 78 yellow cards this season, third most in MLS for Toronto. Oh, so they calmed down a little bit. Got my crumble nice. I registered to vote back in 2018, and you don't have to re-register every year. Of course. I mean, of course, you should check your registry and all that, but how do you get beat at home, Mississippi State? We suck. That's what happens. That's what happens. We suck. It's only the second quarter, but probably going to be 28-3 at the half. That's out for a corner. At least TFC is winning. Go Rapids, says Isaiah. So it might be the case that season 7 of RSR starts with something else other than Mississippi State. Bowl game. Sean Johnson's down. The day of voting should be a national holiday like Labor Day. I agree. Be honest, are you cheering for Miami to win the league? No. Because Toronto still has a chance. Mississippi State was minus 10.5 favored. I know. I didn't realize this was going to happen. I didn't realize State's defense was that bad. Prince Owuzu coming on and Ime Mabaka coming on for Toronto. 65th minute. But even if Toronto didn't have a chance, I mean, I would be rooting for Columbus more, frankly. What's your thoughts on string theory? Are we talking about the science string theory or are we talking about invisible string theory? Like, what are we talking about? I don't know anything about string theory. Like the science, I don't know nothing about it. The invisible string theory is true. Gomis on for Mabaka or Gomis off for Mabaka. And we got DeAndre Kerr off for Prince Owuzu, the 65th minute. But the invisible string theory is real. It's real. Even if you're in somebody's life for years and you wish you love them longer, the only reason, even if you wish you loved them longer and they were in your life for years, they were in your life for a reason, but the way it all came together, 28-6 Toledo now. I figured as much. Oh, 28-6. Okay, so Toledo's known for choking. That's the good news. Thoughts on Bigfoot? Bigfoot's real. Red Bulls are playing on the Chicago Bears field. Yeah, because the Chicago Fire play at Soldier Field. Columbus is the modern story franchise, USMLS football, even though it's technically the Galaxy. Columbus carried themselves better. 66th minute. So there's that. See the yard lines or whatever. Yeah, because the Chicago Bears are playing. It's NFL season, kid. But yeah, the invisible string theory is real. I never thought it was real. Is Mississippi State another Moorhead? Is Jeff Levy Joe Moorhead? I don't know, but he ain't Mike Leach. I'm in Virginia, so would it matter who I vote for? Yes, Virginia is actually a swing state. Virginia and North Carolina this year. So it would actually matter who you vote for. Yes, it actually would matter. Virginia is a slight swing state. Not like Philadelphia, not like Pennsylvania or Arizona, but Virginia is a possible swing state. It could flip. It could flip. Same as North Carolina. So it actually does matter. Illinois, it doesn't matter who I vote for. Felipe Carballo is having his first MLS start. Illinois doesn't matter, but Virginia actually does matter. It is a swing state. So good for you. Your vote matters. Your vote actually matters. 68th minute. My vote doesn't matter. If I vote one side, that's who's going to win. If I vote the other side, it's just me voting my conscience. Also, voting third party would be voting my conscience. So I guess it matters more for the lower ballot races, the down ballot races, more to a certain extent. But, you know, what can you do? 69th minute. I don't live in Minnesota. I've heard. 69th minute, 2-0. It's 28-3. They still didn't kick the 20-yard field goal. So are they about to kick the field goal, or did they miss the field goal? Other side of the river. Other side of the river. Like 15 minutes away from Missouri, but on the other side of the river. Like I said, a huge box of those mouses arrived. It's time for Sean Ron to start. They went for it. Oh, my God. Free kick for Austin. We made it good. Local elections are the most important. I agree. Setting up my business. I need to file these important financial documents. They went for it, didn't get it. 28-3 at the half. I mean, I'm glad they went for it, but oh my God. We can't win for losing. Should I even watch the second half? Should I even watch the second half? Should I just leave it alone? 70th minute. Should I even watch the second half? Who am I kidding? I'll put it on there, but playing forward, 70th minute. Is tax low where you live? No. It's Illinois. Taxation is theft. Wolff and Rubio's coming on for Austin. Taxation is theft. Bro, 25% on unrealized gains. Shapen got intercepted by Smith. It's halftime. Tom Barlow scored. Damn, I haven't heard that name in a while. Oof, it's been a while. 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns, 3 3-point conversions, and safety to win. Alex rings off for Owen Wolff. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 4 touchdowns. Just do 4 touchdowns. Or 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. It's still possible if they score on their first drive. Score a touchdown on their first drive. Let's just put Chris Parson in at this point. Now he was laughing. He was here before you. Tyrese was here the past 2 years, I think. He was here last year, but I think he was here 2022 as well for the state season. So, no, you're new. Playing forward is Toronto. I don't even know if I want to watch the second half of the state game. I don't even know if I want to watch. We're losing to Toledo. Man, I don't even know if I want to wake up at 10 in the morning to watch State v. Florida next week. I don't even know if I want to. I don't even know if I want to. I don't think it's worth it at all. We're going to have a horrible season. We're losing to fucking Toledo. We're losing to effing Toledo. I mean, I don't even know anymore. Minus 10.5 favorite. Goal kick for Toronto. Playing forward, Bernadeschi. Shot. Oh, push just out. Am I the only one who saw that? Glitch. Yeah, no, that happened. That happened. That happened. It happened. Playing forward is Austin. Cross. Header over the bar. I know it happened. I saw the screen go black for a second on my end. So, no, I know it happened. Georgia 3-3. What? Okay, today might just be a weird day. I don't even know if he can vote. Yeah, that happens. I don't even know if Sean can vote. I don't even know if he's old enough to vote. Over the top. Oh, in through. Wolff, shot, goal. Owen Wolff scores. It's 2-1. Owen Wolff scores. It's 2-1 for Austin FC. 76th minute. Owen Wolff scores. Jesus Christ. That was a horrible defensive play. Two-one. Petretta got dropped, and then Owen Wolff just slotted home. And Sean Johnson went the wrong way. 2-1. Owen Wolff scores 76th minute or 75th minute. At least Toronto has time. I don't know what happened to the freaking timer, the scoreboard. I don't know what happened. Damn. 77 minutes, 2-1. Yep, 77th minute for Wolff. '77. Toronto has about 13 minutes. Plus stoppage time to go. Can we get the frickin'... I ain't going to tell you who to vote for. Vote your conscience. I ain't going to tell you who to vote for. Vote your conscience. Whoever you think is the better candidate, who you support more, is who you should vote for. I don't. It's not my place to endorse anybody. It's not my place to endorse anybody. It's not my place to endorse anybody. So, unlike Taylor Swift, I'm not endorsing anybody. Hell, I'm not even saying, here's who I'm voting. Do your own research. It's not my job. That's not my job. Header, it's not my job. When's the next live? Tuesday. Caribbean Cup. We got CONCACAF Caribbean Cup on Tuesday. 2-0 Nashville. Well, there you go. Lama Rodri. Oof. Rodri. Getting close to the 80th minute. It is the 79th minute in the Toronto-Austin game. I don't know what happened to the freaking scoreboard when it came to the Toronto game. Rodri, you did your research. Good. How did Liam Miller end up at Hull City? I don't know. That man does not deserve to play for Hull City. Or anywhere worth a damn. Like, even Scotland would be horrible for him. Like, no. Get him out. He's a horrible footballer. 80th minute, 2-1. Kentucky tied with Georgia. Georgia had the ball, fumbled it. Kentucky ran it all the way back for a touchdown. Called back. Don't know why. It's the other way around. It would have counted. Probably. Ooh, Maldini. Paolo Maldini. Mm-hmm. The final 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. You may. 10 minutes to go without getting heat. I'm not going to give you heat for who you're saying you're voting for. I ain't going to give you heat. You can say what you want. It ain't going to come from me. You may get heat from, I don't think you'll get heat from other people, depending on what you say, but you ain't going to get heat from me either way. So, is it hot there? In Toronto, 71, and here, 75. So, not much different. Saint Laurent's been producing footballers that are now playing in Europe. Yep. 305 yards by Toledo, 151 by Mississippi State, 0 turnovers by Toledo, or 0 turnovers to 1, 16 first down to 8, 17-27 possession by 12-33 time possession, 218 passing, 144, 18-22 completion attempts to 14-20, 9.9 yards per pass to 7.2. State's just getting owned. 81st minute. Gallagher. I can't believe the freaking scoreboard is down still for the Toronto game. I don't know what the hell's going on with Apple TV. Drogba or Ballo? Drogba. Is it true Miguel Herrera to Costa Rica? I've heard rumors. The rumors are getting a bit loud. That's about as much as I know. 83rd minute, 2-1. At least that's what Fat Mob says. Richie Larea goes down, free kick for Toronto. Serious about Mississippi State being good until they're being bad. How on earth? I didn't realize they were this bad. I didn't realize they were this bad. I don't hate you. Two-one. Here it is. 82nd minute. It's 82nd minute. I'm a minute behind. 82nd minute for Toronto versus Austin. Goes down. Yeah, and Toronto makes me depressed sometimes. Yellow card. Mabica gets a yellow card. 83rd minute. You just want some hockey to watch. Honestly, I can't wait till the Leafs start playing because Mississippi State's going to freaking depress me this year. I can't wait till hockey starts. You think Mississippi State has any chance this season for more than a bowl game? Hell, it's even probably a 30-40% chance of a bowl game. So don't even expect me to do a bowl game in December. Or I should say to start next season with a bowl game. I think it's going to have to start another season some other way, like the World Juniors final or frickin' Leafs game. Or a Leafs game, probably. 84th minute. We'll see, though. We'll see. I guarantee you, the way this is going, you know, the Devils have had a major connection with West Point. No, I didn't know that, actually. But it's very likely the way things are going that Mississippi State will probably not make a bowl game, or at least a bowl game after the end of the season, or after the end of what I'm supposed to end the season with this year. I don't even know if they'll make a bowl game. So it's very likely that next season for RSR and Watch a Match starts with a World Juniors final if Canada makes it, or a Leafs game, or both. Or both. I don't know. Or both. The Egg Bowl's a rivalry regular season game. I'm talking about a postseason bowl game. Shit, it'd be nice if they could go to a bowl game in Florida, but hell, I'd take the Gasparilla Bowl. Jesus Christ. Hell, I don't even care if they lose. I just want to be there. We will be lucky to even escape this game. Well, Toledo's known for choking. That's the good news. The bad news is we're Mississippi State. Thank God Toronto's winning. I can't have both good things. Some bad has to happen. So State losing. You know what? I'll take Toronto winning if that means State's going to lose. I'm watching Toronto right now. You think State means more in Toronto? They may mean equal, but Toronto means slightly more. Kent Hughes is making some good deals and signings in the offseason. Free kick for Toronto. Oh, so that's the first good thing you said about Felipe Carballo since he's actually played. Turn in your apology form. Is anyone watching Canelo fight? No. Longstaff. Turn in your apology form, Risklander. Turn in your apology form. The Felipe Carballo apology form. I don't even know why I'm pushing for that. Why am I stumping for that? I don't know, but whatever. Stuver plays it out. 86th minute. Don't do anything stupid. Kentucky 6, Georgia 3. What the hell is going on? Okay, it doesn't make me feel that bad. Kentucky, I thought they were shit. Well, that made me feel as bad. 87th minute, free kick for Toronto. They play Columbus next on September 18th at home. I'll apologize if he scores a banger. Fair. Fair. I don't even know why I'm backing him up. Deal, Felipe? I mean, I'm not Felipe, but I'll take that deal. Patrick Laine can thrive provincial market. It's not as big as Manitoba, but I respect players that come up north. You know what? I'm happy to see Patrick Laine play for the Habs. I think he'll play well for them. I think he has a bounce back year possibility. Sort of the similar thought I had. Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. But Patrick Laine, I definitely think he has a chance to have a bounce back year. I think the Habs are going to be very good this year. I think they will make the wild card, in my opinion. Minutes, it's 87th minute, 2-1 Toronto. Richie Laryea gets pushed off the ball. Free kick for Austin. But, I think the Habs will make the wild card this year. I think they'll make the wild card this year. I'm very interested to see how they play. How many added? Nothing's been added yet. It's the 88th minute. There's 2 minutes before stoppage time. And here comes save by Sean Johnson. Oof, oof. Free kick for Toronto. Getting under 2 minutes. 2-1 Toronto. Woo! Hold on. Kentucky always starts good against Georgia, starts messing up. But Kentucky was like that bad last week where I was like, oh, they might really get stomped out by Georgia, but no. 89th minute. College football is a weird sport. History of Red Bull games I've gone to is just depressing, says Sean. Yeah, I feel that. 88th minute. My going to Toronto games record is 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. Just gotten worse every time. No, wait. No. It was a draw against Kansas City. My bad. It was a draw. You bet on NCAA football? No, and I'm not going to do it this year. Wait. Why do I feel like it was a win? Draw. Habs can contend for the wild card. I think next season after this, Montreal needs to take the next step. I agree. But I think they will, the way they're going. She had 2 draws, 1 loss. My bad. No wins. Nashville was the loss. They lost it the last second. Could have drawn that one too. They lost it the last second. Actually had a lead too. 6 minutes of stoppage time. So we have 6 minutes at the 90th minute. 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Oh, Lord, here we go. Cross in. Header. Good clearance. Corner kick. Into stoppage time. 6 minutes. Will it be 3-1? The Habs, the GTA's other favorite NHL club. Yeah, I've seen a good bit of Toronto Habs fans, but even then, I don't really feel... I don't even really feel like there's a rivalry between the Habs and Leafs, at least in my generation, and the millennials. I really don't feel like it's there, to be honest. I think Toronto FC and CF Montreal has become the rivalry, to be true. If I'm being honest, I think that's what's become the rivalry. Like, that took the rivalry standard. I don't think the Habs and Leafs are a rivalry. I have no problem with the Habs. I enjoy watching them play, frankly. Is it weird to say I miss Barlow? No, there are players that you miss. Was Vancouver a shit show? I haven't seen their result today, but I feel like they aren't as good as they were last year. They've had their moments, but 91st minute, 5 minutes to go, goal kick. Just hold on, Toronto. Don't do nothing stupid. Just don't do nothing stupid. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Up the top. Ooh. Vamos Timbers, says Rory. It's going to be tight. Through. Shot, header. Gallagher puts it past the post. Gallagher put it past the post. With 4 minutes to go. getting to the final 4 minutes. No, it's really bad when you miss a shit player. It hasn't been the first. I've done that enough. Don't worry. I've done that enough. 92nd minute, 4 minutes to go. Sean Johnson's been sensational. Thank God, because if he hasn't, we'd be losing. I mean, Sean Johnson, I'll legitimately go there, has been the man of the match. I'll go there. I think Sean Johnson's been man of the match. And yeah, he allowed a goal, but no, he's talking about Sean Johnson, not San Jose. Nobody wants to be a San Jose sports fan. Nobody does. Even people in San Jose. 93rd minute, halfway through stoppage time, about 20 seconds. Still watching Canadian Gridiron? Yep. I think he's the best TFC goalkeeper of all time. Julio Cesar. And he only played there for 10 weeks. He's one of the best goalkeepers of all time. Like, I thought he played pretty well here. He didn't have enough time to be destroyed by John Conway either. But cleared away. But yes, I'm still watching Canadian Gridiron. Yes, I'm still watching the CFL. I like the CFL. Scored 2-1 Toronto. I like the CFL. I do. I was an Argos fan when they were still at Skydome. So I know there's Toronto FC fans that don't want. He wasn't that bad here. That was like the worst game of his career. But I will say this. Argos are messing up our pitch. I know. I know that the Argos shouldn't be at BMO, but what, you want them to... I think they should be playing at Lamport. I don't disagree. Put them in Lamport. Now that the Wolfpack is gone, do that. But I was an Argos fan when they were at Skydome, so it's hard for me to... I get the Argos really shouldn't be at BMO, and it definitely hurts TFC to a certain extent. But I can't hate them just because MLSE is going to put them in a stadium that can finally fit a football pitch or a football gridiron as well. It's a bad situation. It's a bad situation, but I'm not going to hate the team because of a situation they have no control over, frankly. So, do I wish they were at Lamport? Yes. Do I think that's what they should do? Yes. Does Lamport probably fit the crowd they normally get? Yes. But they're not going to do that. 95th minute, so just it is what it is, frankly. It is what it is, frankly. But Skydome wasn't great for CFL either, so I mean it's pretty much like you were damned if you do, damned if you didn't. Playing forward, 95th minute. 1 more minute to go plus stoppage time. 40 seconds, I should say. Don't do nothing stupid, Toronto. Headed away, no foul. Clear the damn ball. Davy Flores holds on. Given away. Wolff. No, Driussi. 20 seconds. Header. Saved by Sean Johnson. And they tried to wrestle him down. And here comes a little bit of a fight. 96th minute. But that should hold it for Toronto. That should do it. That should give them the result. The 2-1 result and 3 points they need. That should do it. But let's see what else they add. Toronto has grinded out the result. They got the 2 goals in the first half. Second half, they gave one away. A pretty stupid one to give away, but Tobias time didn't happen. 96th minute, and it's full time. Toronto FC wins 2-1. They pick up the 3 points. They get above their 2022 point total. TFC keep climbing up. It's over. We lose. So don't turn on the state game. Got it. Full time. So don't watch the state game. Got it. Hey, at least TFC won, though. Exactly. They're both owned by MLSE. BMO Field is owned by the city. It's not owned by MLSE. So 35-3 Toledo touchdown. Would y'all blame me if I didn't do State versus Florida next week? I don't want to torture myself. And it's at 11 in the morning. Do you blame me if I just leave it alone? I don't want to torture myself. I don't want to get up off my ass just to torture myself. If State loses, we're really screwed. If we win, we're playing the worst team in college football. I don't want to torture myself. I did enough of that last year with this club. I'll just stick to Toronto. Whatever. With that being said, Toronto FC does win, though. They didn't torture me today. Haven't really this year, to be honest. With that being said, there you go. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send subscribes on live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. No matter what, I'll still do the Egg Bowl. Because some weird shit will happen anyway. I'll still do the Egg Bowl. Don't worry. But with that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. TFC review up within the hour. There you go. 2-1. Let's go.